Week 14 of the fantasy basketball season, and here's a few guards I would sell and trade this week. The first guy, DeJounte Murray of the San Antonio Spurs. So Murray, he's been on a great run this season, and especially over the last few weeks here, where he's ranked number one in fantasy basketball in the time on the season. 19.1 points a game, 8.3 rebounds, 8.8 assists, 2 steals, 1.4 threes, and 44% from the field. But the last few weeks here for Murray, 23.8 points a game, 8.3 rebounds, 8.8 assists, 1.5 threes, 2 steals, and 47% from the field. So he's been having big games, great rebound and good assist numbers, and a guy closing in on triple doubles on some nights here. But right now, I don't think he's going to keep this pace up, and you could get a boatload for Murray, in my opinion, while his value's at its peak. The last few games here for Murray, January 14th versus Cleveland, 30 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists to 3, 60% from the field. January 15th versus the Clippers, 18.7 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals, 47% from the field. And January 17th versus the Suns, 18 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 threes, and 43% from the field. So right here, he's scoring the basketball great. Good rebound numbers and assist numbers, like I mentioned. But right now, I just don't see him keeping up, scoring over 25, 30 points a game like he has over the last few weeks here, is Murray. So right now, if you get a great trade offer, he's definitely a great sell-high candidate. But you still got to get a lot for him to trade him, in my opinion. The next guard I look to sell this week is Garland of the Cleveland Cavaliers. So Garland, he's come back from his injury, and he's playing basketball, no doubt about it. Here is Garland. On the season, 19.7 points a game, 3.4 rebounds, 7.9 assists, 1.3 steals, 2.6 threes a game, and 46% from the field. But the last couple weeks here, he's been putting up huge numbers, 19.9 points a game, 4.7 rebounds, a whopping 10.4 assists, 1.1 steals, 2.3 threes, and 45% from the field. So Garland, we know he's a good scorer, but these assist numbers, in my opinion, are way over the top here, and there's no way he's keeping it up, including a 14 and an 18-point assist game over the last week. So the last few games here for Garland, January 14th at the Spurs, 32 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, a steal, a block, 4 threes, 44% from the field. January 15th at the Thunder, 27 points, 5 rebounds, 18 assists, a steal, a 3, 50% from the field. And January 17th versus the Nets, 22 points, 6 rebounds, 12 assists, 2 steals, 2 threes, and 52% from the field. So right now, he's playing major minutes since coming off the injury, and he's putting up major numbers. But a guy so far early in his career who's been injury-prone and not used to seeing him putting up these stats, he's definitely a sell-high candidate this week. But also, I would have to get a great offer to trade him off. I'm not just going to trade him off for anything. And the third and final guard I look to sell high this week here and trade Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of the OKC Thunder. So we know Alexander, he's a great player, no doubt about it, and he puts up numbers. But over the last few weeks here, his numbers have really exploded. On the season, 22.7 points a game, 4.8 rebounds, 5.4 assists, a steal, 1.6 threes, and 42% from the field. But the last couple weeks here, 29.3 points a game, 6.7 rebounds, 7 assists, 1.3 steals, 1.3 blocks, a 3, and 52% from the field. So right here, he's putting up great numbers. And in this time, he's ranked number 3 over the last few weeks in fantasy basketball. So he's another great sell-high candidate. The last few games here for Gilgeous-Alexander, January 13th at the Nets, 33 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, a steal, 2 blocks, 2 threes, 61% from the field. January 15th versus the Cavs, 21 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal, 2 blocks, 36% from the field. And January 17th at the Mavericks, 34 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, a 3, and 61% from the field. So right here, Gilgeous-Alexander's putting up numbers. I know he's not on the greatest of teams in OKC, but he's still going to put up his numbers. He's still going to play good basketball. I know he's been injury-prone over the last year, but right now you would have to get blown away with a good offer to sell him off. But as a sell-high candidate, he's definitely a player in that range. I would put on the trade block and see what I could get for him. Obviously, if it's nothing you want, you don't pull the deal. But right here, if you get a good offer, he's a great sell-high candidate. So that's a few guards I look to trade and sell here for Week 14 of the fantasy basketball season.